Well, there's a lot of great insights that Lewis had about hell. He did say in something that I think Phil quoted this morning from The Problem of Pain, that he believes solidly in hell, even though emotionally speaking, he really, if it was up to him, he would eliminate that doctrine. That itself is a challenging thing to say in light of Revelation 18 and people called upon to celebrate Babylon being judged and all of this. One day we'll have a perspective that we will better understand hell and how it demonstrates the character of God and his justice and his wrath, even when it's hard for us to understand now. But Lewis did go on to say, but I do believe in hell. There's the witness of the scriptures. Jesus himself emphatically affirmed a belief in hell. There is church history and tradition, and then also there is reason. And reason itself argues for hell. He also said that he had never met anyone who disbelieved in hell who had a life-giving belief in heaven. Then he said some things that were sort of in the middle, and some of those things would be like the gates or the doors of hell are locked from the inside. And I think there's a half-truth there. People go to hell because, as he put it, people choose hell. Well, what they choose is to turn their back on the Creator and try to find happiness outside of God, and they don't find it, and they end up in hell. It's not really hell per se they're choosing, it's where they're ending up. So that would be kind of right, maybe kind of wrong. Obviously, rich man and Lazarus, the rich man wants to get out of hell. So anything Lewis said that makes it sound like people want to stay in hell is not entirely accurate, but there's some truth in it. But then in terms of the outright disagreement on the doctrine of hell for a lot of us would be his portrayal of Emeth, the Calormene character who is this soldier who's a follower of Tash, this evil god who is really a demon. And there are certain things in the last battle that seem to suggest pretty clearly that there might be equating over to militant Islam, and he's a follower of Allah. It's like that. And then Aslan, when everybody dies and they're going to the afterlife, Aslan says to Emeth, this soldier, I will accept all of the worship and service you gave to Tash as if it were to me, because I know the sincerity of your heart is the essence of it. Some of us would be very comfortable with that if Aslan would have appeared to him before he died, and if there would have been a true conversion over to faith in Aslan. But the timing after his death seems to contradict Scripture, which says it's appointed on men once to die, and after this the judgment.